It's up bottom left. Demon. Upper right. Oh my goodness. And I'll just say it. In this matchup, having a higher ping is going to favor the human. If they are using equalizer, so they'll both be around 140. I think equalizer adds about 20, so about 160 probably in game. It's easier for the human than the undead, in my opinion. Once you get to the late mid game where there is Night Gyro on the field, if it is 2 base for the human, a lot easier to micro that army. But you got to keep your heroes alive. Let's not forget, and it's Crypt Lord, so a different game all overall. I was more thinking. Like 1 base versus 2 base human, the like classic sort of style. But against Crypt Lord, who knows, really? Who knows? Impale Coil Nova, and it's Ova. So maybe the ping balances out that way. Doo-doo-doo. Hitman's been waiting for his opponent for 43 minutes. First round games can sometimes take a while. Alright, Demon. Gonna go for the camp that would once poison all of your militia, but won't any longer. Now we'll just purge your water elemental if you screw up. But he'll wait for the purge, and then he'll summon the water elemental. And, oh, not perfectly done, but good enough. And the footman gonna see the Crypt Lordio. Interesting that Insa's playing Crypt Lord. I thought he played Lich versus human always. Is he doing something different? I don't know. Is it because of the map? I don't know. And Demon will probably play 1 base now. Not level 2, but has claws. A beetle will do it for level 2, though, or a skeleton. Surprised he didn't go for any lasses with this footman, just to slow down the Crypt Lord a little bit. Oh! Some classic insight right there. Is cancelled. That's a decent delay. Water elemental surrounded as well. Demon trying to get just any kill. We'll get it on the skeleton. Yeah, there's the aura unlocked. Impale though. And that's a TP. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it is a TP. Better early than late when it comes to these things. Oh, he's actually going to fight his way out. Took a lot of damage on the Archmage though. Forgive me for my scrolling. I keep trying to check the bracket to make sure we don't miss anything crazy. Again cancelled. And only 1 footman lost so far, so definitely not bad pressure from Demon. Let's not forget, Insup's on tier 1 this whole time. Yeah, only the scout footman's gone down. Okay, this is going to be 2 footmen falling, but like, still worth. Still worth, as long as there's a shop at home. Forgotten. Needs to be built, like, right now, actually. Okay, now it is a little bit late, but he could creep a green while he waits, I suppose. Insup has this camp to try to get level 3 if he's given the space, which is given the space, but he doesn't know until this beetle scouts where the Archmage is. Up still a little late. Gonna be doing a lot of sitting around here, but he's waiting for tier 2 to be done. Oh, so Lucy's through the next round. I'll shoot him a message. Hey, let me know when your next match starts, please. Alright, the Archmage is healing up. Trying to get level 3. Probably could creep a shop. Probably should creep a shop. This is a little too low tempo for my taste. Panda second. Don't entirely dislike that choice. But yeah, he should creep both shops. Oh, oops, both shops. And then call the boys and go for a big push. For whom the bell trolls. What's up, dude? Thank you for the 15 months. He says, I made a sandwich. You know, I was making a lot of sandwiches a couple weeks ago. I got some ham, I got some cheese, I got some lettuce, and I was doing honey mustard mayo, ham, cheese, lettuce every day. But then I ran out of ham, the lettuce went bad, and here we are. Lettuce is hard, you know? It's hard to keep, because you gotta buy so much of it. Too much of it. Just for sandwiches. Where are the boys? Are they being called? No. The Impale doesn't land on the Rifleman. Very important for Demon to not lose any rifles here. Footman, sure, expendable, but you can't lose rifles. Insup might be overextending, though, a little bit. Oh, there's the Militia. One rifle's gonna go down. Yeah, that's a huge fine for Insup. Don't lose this one. No! No! Level 3. Insup's expansion. Pretty safe with the Nerubian now. Tier 2 done. DK on the way. Do we have opportunity for a timing from Demon still after losing those 2 rifles and all the footmen? Probably not. But he's gonna stick it out. Crippler almost level 4. None of this would have happened if... Remember when I said a bit too low tempo for my taste? That was when Demon crept the green camp here that I'm hovering over, as opposed to calling Militia and creeping the shop right when the Panda came out of the tavern. If he had crept the shop right away with Militia, there would have been no creep jack, and Insup would have been up against probably 5 rifles now, and still a handful of footmen, as opposed to the army that we're seeing here, which is countered by just summons. Level 4 Crypt Lord. No adept on the priest? There is, there's just not enough mana currently. And all the rifles are just being picked off. Oh. DK. Safe. Vulnerability. Heals him up over it. Demon just losing units, and even though he's killing some units, even though it seems like he could still win this fight, it doesn't quite matter because behind this, the macro. Insup's gonna be 70 supply by the 11-minute mark. Yeah, let's say the 13-minute mark. Still needs to get tier 3 before he probably breaks upkeep. Oh, and actually Cass didn't make it to the next round. He was upset by about 3 seeds by War3 Alex TFT, who will be playing Lucy. We might jump into that game still, because the winner of that will go up against Razor Moon, which would be fun to see Razor Moon versus Lucy, potentially. So there's a few quarterfinals. We might have Insup versus Pato Lucy versus Razor Moon. Johnny Cage versus the Timo fan, which we might actually just wait for Johnny Cage in the semi-final, honestly. Yeah, those are probably the two options. Either Pato versus Insup or Lucy versus Razor Moon. I'm leaning towards Lucy versus Razor Moon. Because we've seen Insup versus Pato recently, and we're seeing Insup right now. BP back for Insup. Panda 3 can make a big difference. Breath. Land the breath. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. There we go. But already 2 plates going down. That impale gave Insup so much tempo in this fight. Oh my god, the impales. One Fiend falls. But Panda can only do so much on his own. Oh, Ward here is going to get a second Fiend kill, rather. If he wants to breath for it, but no. GG is called. And Insup will move on. As expected, a nice try to Demon. It was a decent game. But just those couple of rifle losses meant that he had no opportunity to follow it up.